The silent man is the most dangerous. Most will never understand why. They underestimate him. The room is loud with opinions, noise, ego. Everyone wants to be heard. Everyone wants to be seen. But he doesn't speak. He watches. He listens. And that's exactly what makes him dangerous. Because in a world addicted to noise, silence is power. You see, the loud man is performing. He wants validation. He wants attention. He fills the air because he can't fill the void inside himself. He fears silence, because in silence, he hears the truth. But the silent man? He doesn't need to prove anything. He doesn't seek the spotlight, because he is the light. He doesn't chase approval, because he knows who he is. His stillness is not weakness, it's restraint. It's control. It's awareness. It's deadly precision wrapped in calm. Understand this, stillness is not absence, it's preparation. While the world sleeps on him, he's sharpening. Sharpening his body. Sharpening his mind. Sharpening his purpose. He doesn't announce his goals. He just achieves them. He doesn't post about the grind. He becomes the result. He's not interested in being liked. He's interested in becoming undeniable. The silent man moves like a shadow but hits like a storm. He shows up when it matters. He doesn't react, he responds. And when he does speak, the whole room feels it. Because his words are not cheap. They carry weight. They carry presence. They've been forged in thought, discipline, and solitude. He doesn't bluff. He doesn't bark. He builds in the dark, and bites when necessary. Most men today fear silence because silence exposes them. It reveals their lack of purpose, their emotional instability, their emptiness, their weakness. But the silent man? He leans into it. Because he's not running from himself, he's refining himself. He's had conversations in his own head that most men wouldn't survive. He's made peace with pain. He's turned solitude into strength. And that's why you can't rattle him. He doesn't fold under pressure. He becomes it. In war, the quiet one is the sniper. He sees the chaos but isn't part of it. He stays still. Calculating. Waiting. Then when it's time, one shot. One impact. Game over. That's who the silent man is in life. He's not wasting energy. He's not chasing clout. He's playing the long game. And when the storm hits, the loud ones panic. The crowd scatters. But the silent man? He walks straight into it, unshaken. He doesn't talk about his battles. He survives them. He doesn't beg for support. He endures. He doesn't demand recognition. He earns it through results, not rhetoric. People often confuse his quiet with passivity. But real ones know. Still waters run deep. And the deeper the man, the deadlier his presence. Because a man who masters himself is more dangerous than any enemy. The silent man lives by codes, not trends. Honor, discipline, purpose. He doesn't need to be told what to do, he knows. He doesn't drift, he moves with intention. He is the man who prepares in silence. So that when the world crumbles, he's the one still standing. And if you look closely, you'll see him everywhere. The janitor who never complains but outworks everyone. The father who leads by example, not volume. The entrepreneur who builds empires quietly, brick by brick. The warrior who trains in the shadows, striking only when it matters. He is the one you want beside you in crisis. Because he doesn't break. He doesn't flinch. He executes. In a world full of noise, his silence speaks volumes. So if you're that man, or becoming him, don't explain yourself. Let your silence do what words never could. Command respect. Command fear. Command reality. And if you're not that man yet, become him. Not by pretending. Not by performing. But by choosing discipline over distraction. Stillness over chaos. Principles over popularity. Because the world doesn't need more loud men. It needs more solid ones. Stoic. Focused. Grounded. Men of few words and deep roots. Men of silence. Men of danger. Men of legacy. So stay quiet. Stay sharp. Stay deadly. Because the silent man is the most dangerous. And the world will feel it when it's already too late.